I'm Will from Slothwala, and this is
Cheyenne.
She's a member of the Politically on Top Facebook page, where we kind of just discuss about politics. We're going to kind of be doing that today, but in real life. So we're going to give it a shot. So we're just going to get right into this.
Okay.
On a scale of like 1 to 10, 1 being you hate it, it's something you actively avoid, 10 being it's what you live for. How politically active would you consider yourself?
Probably like a solid 3, week 4, somewhere in between there.
Alright, and that would be like you at dinner talking about it, or what would that entail?
It's like talking to some of y'all like on the Facebook page every once in a while, just putting in my opinion every once in a while, sharing like a Facebook post. Nothing more than that though. It's not like, I gotta watch it on TV all the time, discussions anytime I can. It's not something like I live for.
Alright, and you said you put out your opinion on the Facebook page. Where's your opinion fall? Are you more of like a liberal? Are you more Republican, more conservative? Where do you fall on the political spectrum?
Like that line right there in between, like the middle?
Yeah.
Just a little over that line. More towards liberal because I agree with them more, but at times I still can agree with some of the opinions conservatives have.
You're like an independent who leans left.
Yes.
Okay, that makes more sense. I'm going to kind of throw you a curveball here and kind of hit you from the side. If, just for say, Donald Trump wins the Republican nomination for president, and even worse, Hillary Clinton wins the Democratic nomination.
Ooh.
Yeah. What would be the key factors that would push you more towards Donald Trump or more towards Hillary Clinton? What are the issues that you feel are important? Just give me 2 or 3.
In no specific order, global warming would be one of the key issues.
Okay, so like man-made climate change?
Yes.
Okay. So you think like man-made climate change is a big issue because
we're the cause for global warming. Like if us as human beings don't cut back on what we're doing or stop totally on what we're doing, we're gonna die. We're just gonna die.
That's optimistic. Yeah.
But it's the truth.
Yeah, I definitely agree. It's the truth. And what other big topics would sway you on a presidential candidate?
Well, I can tie it with education. If you don't have the knowledge to know what's happening with global warming, to know that we're the cause of it, it can also be tied in with education. You need education to understand what's going on in the world.
So the amount of education the politician has, who you're voting for, or
that too. But I feel like everybody needs to be educated.
Okay, so you're saying a key factor would be how the politician feels about public education.
Mm-hmm.
All right, and you're talking about higher education, like college. You're not talking about
Yeah, you shouldn't spend thousands of dollars a year just to go to college. I feel like, yeah, you should buy the textbooks. You should pay, a little entry fee for your student ID, like you do in high school.
Yeah.
But you don't need to put your life in debt to get that knowledge.
Yeah, I would definitely agree. And that would mean you're more of a Bernie Sanders.
Yeah.
Your guy, right?
Definitely, because me as a college student, I'm broke. I spend all this money on college, and then outside of college, bills, car insurance, gas, food, just to survive. So it's what money do I have to spend on myself? I don't. It's I want to get that education and I want to live. There's no in between, to just have spending money to go on a shopping spree. That doesn't exist these days.
Yeah, I can definitely see how that would be an issue. Just the 2, or you got a 3rd, 4th?
Abortion. Abortion's a big one.
Okay, and you said you're more liberal, so that I'm deducing here. That would mean you're pro-abortion.
Yes.
All right. So that would be just in cases of incest or rape, or in all cases?
In all cases. I feel like the woman should have the choice on what she should do. And also, I guess I can see the father in the picture should have somewhat of a say, but it's definitely up to the woman.
I may be going off on a little side note here and may seem a little sexist, but I've always felt like men really get the short end of the stick when it comes to custodial rights.
Definitely.
Yeah, when it comes to the woman always gets the full-time custody, and it feels like the man just always gets 2 weekends a month.
That's why I think they should have a say in whether or not this cell should be, able to live or.
Yeah. Yeah, I think that's definitely something that a lot of people don't talk about. And I mean, I understand, because like you said, I mean, we've got climate change on the table. We've got people being systematically undereducated, like a man getting to see his child.
It's not even their choice to be undereducated. It's people don't have the funds.
Yeah. People are put into a position
Not
where they're
everybody
forced.
qualifies for FAFSA or student loans.
Yeah.
It's hard to get stuff like that these days.
Yes, a lot of people's hands are forced. And like I was saying, I can understand why abortion, or like men getting a say in abortion rights. I can understand how that's not a huge issue because there are such, titans that are out there like global warming, which really matters. It's fucking hot right now.
But just think, like, if somebody that you were with just had an abortion without your saying, like, you were excited about her having a baby and she just went to abort it. That's an issue right there. Just because she feels like it takes two to make a problem.
Yeah.
So if the baby was a problem, or the cell at this point, it's not a baby, it can't live on its own. If the cell was a problem.
Yeah, I can see.
But in cases like rape or...
Yeah, the rapist shouldn't be able to say, nah, that's my baby.
Exactly.
You're going to have it.
So that's why I can see conservative and liberal on that part, but definitely pro-abortion.
Yeah, I normally side with pro-abortion, but I mean, it's a debate, like it's not cut in stone, there's or set in stone. There's definitely some leeway. Well, global warming is a big deal, and it's fucking hot outside, so we're gonna go ahead and turn off the camera and go get some like tea from Starbucks, or
lunch.
Or lunch.
Because I'm starving.
Yeah, I'm hungry too. All right, well, we're gonna do that. Once again, Facebook page. We're always having discussions on there. It's really fun.
Feel free to join.
Yeah, it's going public now, so anyone can join. We have lots of discussions. Videos come out every Monday on the YouTube channel. Probably won't be doing very many of these chats, which is what we're going to call this, just a chat.
Just fillers.
Yeah, they're just kind of like just spots where we can just have talk with people from the Facebook page, kind of get their view on it, and kind of reminds us that like the abortion thing, there are shades of gray on every topic, and it's important when you talk about it.
50 Shades.
Nice. But I guess that's going to be all for today. That's who?
Cheyenne.
And I'm Will from Slothwala.
Keep on pulling that rabbit from hat. You might think that you're ruined. You might think you're defeated. If you love what you're doing, you've already succeeded. But there's gonna be bleeding when another one bites that dust, so get ready to beat it. Cause it might be us, and I'm telling them that the journey is oh so slow. And we wanna say no, 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 cause to make it is difficult. But we go, go, go. And my father was telling me that I better be ready to ride on through. Cause I know that it's tough, but it's gotta be somebody. So then why not you?